Hey guys, I am fresh back from the grocery store, so I thought I would go ahead and share our haul with you. It's an Aldi haul with a tad of Kroger. Aldi didn't have fresh dill and neither did Kroger, which is why I went there and then they didn't have it, so a trip wasted. But this is our haul for this week, as well as Ash Wednesday is on Wednesday of this week already. And that means Lent is upon us. So we are having to do a couple more meatless options than our usual. And I thought I'd share our Lenten kind of plan, weeknight dinner type style plan with you, because I know it does get a little bit trickier during Lent when you have to have meatless options so more often, and you don't kind of want to do the same pizza every single week. So thought I would share our plan as well. If you're new here, my name is Addie. I have 4 little kiddos. This one here is Gerard. You say hi? No, just a little smile. No. And I'd love for you to join us in this channel and community. I'll go ahead and start with the meal plan so you can see kind of why I got some of these ingredients. So ignore my kind of ghetto post-it note that it went on when I was planning today, but tonight up is a shepherd's pie. Tomorrow we're having a beef stroganoff. I am also gonna do a baked potato soup on Tuesday. That is Isabel's request. She's been wanting that for days. And then Wednesday starts Lent. And so when Lent starts at our house, we have days where we do no meat at all. That would be Ash Wednesday, and every single Friday we do no meat. And then the other days of Lent, we only do meat one time. And we've decided this year that time, usually we do it for dinner, but that time this year is gonna be during lunch, because it's easier for my husband to pack lunches for work that have to do with meat, you know, whether it's deli meat or a chicken salad sandwich or something of that nature, you know. It's easier for him packing wise to do that, and easier for me to make vegetarian dishes. So we're gonna do meat during lunch and vegetarian dinners, which means that for the next 40 days, my dinners are gonna be all vegetarian. So I will have all of the Lenten vegetarian ideas for you on this channel coming up, so stay tuned. This week we're gonna start out with quinoa enchilada bowls, which are so good. So definitely stick around for some of these recipes. And then Thursday we're gonna do falafel bites. Friday, we're just gonna do the typical Friday pizza, because gotta make it a little bit easy. That's a day we actually this Friday have Isabel's gymnastics competition, her last competition of the season, before state, so, which she qualified for, which is fun. So it's definitely gonna be an easy day that day. We're gonna be out of the house, pizza it is. Saturday, we're going out for dinner. Her birthday, like I said, is coming up, and her birthday's on Monday actually, and so since she has to be in school for her birthday, she wants corn dogs and mac and cheese, you know, the very typical kid dinner that they love. But she also wanted to go to Skyline, and since she has school on Monday and we don't have as much time, she wanted to do that over the weekend. So that's what we're gonna do Saturday. And then we're going to my parents' house on Sunday, because it's a lot of my family's birthday. And so we're having a little celebration over there. And then Monday is corn dog mac and cheese night, as I just said. So kind of lucking out for meals that I have to do this week, because the weekend is kind of null. But that is the plan, and that's what you're gonna be seeing going forward. And now for the haul. Start over here with kind of some of the basics. I got, just for the week, some sourdough bread. And last time I was at Aldi, I tried this bistro multigrain bread, and guys, it was so good. Highly, highly recommend this. Love it. I think it's my new favorite bread. Sourdough has been my favorite for a long time, but I think this beat it for now. Also got some mini bagels for the kids. This is just so that they don't waste the big ones, because they can't always eat a whole one. And then when I was at Kroger, these croissants were on discount, so I went ahead and picked them up. Everybody likes croissants here, especially for breakfast when we're trying to do eggless. Also got some pita bread. This is gonna be for falafel night. I got some white wine, just a really cheap bottle, a $5 bottle, because it's gonna be used for cooking wine. I got potatoes here for the potato soup, and I got sweet potatoes because that's a good kind of just vegetarian option to have around in case we need it. I also got some lemons. That's for a couple of the recipes. Onion, you know, typical staple you need to have. I also picked up some cauliflower because, like I said, vegetarian options are needed, and I have a little bit of buffalo sauce left over from the buffalo wings we had the other day, and I thought that frying these up and putting some buffalo sauce on them would be really good. I also got some carrots for snacks. Again, during Lent, we need all the vegetables. Same reason I got these mini peppers. And then I also picked up some parsley. This is for one of my recipes for the week, I think the falafels. And then I got some asparagus to go, again, with the falafels. This will be kind of the side. And then back here, I got some bacon. This is our dinner plan for Tuesday when we can still have meat. So I'm gonna do it with the baked potato soup. It could obviously be a vegetarian meal by not adding the bacon, but it does add something a little extra to have with that potato soup. Here, I got 2 things of chicken breasts. Again, I just said I wanted to make it easy for my husband to have some lunch options. This evaporated milk goes in the baked potato soup recipe. I got 2 things of black beans, one for the quinoa enchiladas, and then one just to have on hand. Again, beans is always good for a vegetarian need. Garbanzo beans are good for the falafels, and again, an extra one just to have on hand. I do a lot of beans and lentils and grain type things during Lent. Here is some Chick-fil-A sauce because we were out of it and my kids love it. Also got some applesauce, a good snack for the kiddos. Here I got, I'll just finish the vegetables. I got 2 things of mushrooms. This is gonna be for the beef stroganoff, but again, a good protein source kind of for when you're doing vegetarian. I got some radishes as a ornament, you know, an add-on for the falafels. And then I got some bananas, cucumber, again for the falafels. Avocado is another one that I really like to have on hand when we're eating vegetarian. And also right now, because the price of eggs is so high, we're doing avocado toast and the like for breakfast. Another thing we've been doing is yogurt parfaits. I always have some of my homemade granola on hand. I have talked about this so many times. There's a recipe on my website. You can go find it if you want to make it. But this is very nutty and keeps you fuller for a little longer. So we do granola sometimes. And then also like protein shakes. If you're curious, I use standard process complete chocolate. So it's like a dietary supplement plus protein powder, if that makes sense. So obviously those can just make the eggless mornings go a little bit further in case you need some ideas. Picked up some blueberries for snacking and for our parfaits, tomatoes for sandwiches, and just again, when you're having veggies all the time, it's nice to be able to add some other ones in, and grapes for snacking. I also picked up some Swiss cheese for sandwiches, like deli sandwiches. I got some honey goat cheese. This is a favorite of everybody at my house. The kids, like Rosemary, will eat this whole log if we let her. Everybody likes this one. And then at Kroger, they had this one discounted for like $2.89, so I thought I would just go ahead and try it. It is fromagère de affinos with herbs. No idea what that means. It kind of looks like it's a brie or kind of creamier cheese with some herbs. So just thought we would try it out. And then I also picked up some shaved Parmesan that just looked really good. I got some extra cream cheese for the bagels. I got the tabbouleh salad. This is really great during the off season of herbs when they kind of have made it for you and it's so easy just to skip and you don't want to make a huge big batch because it might go bad before you can use it all. Dan and I really like this with eggs, even though we're trying not to eat it with eggs, but it's really good on like a burrito roll or just as a side even with your lunch. So we really like this tabbouleh salad from Aldi. I also got roasted pine nut hummus. Hummus, of course, is a great snack when you're trying to do vegetarian and as a spread on sandwiches and just in general, hummus is good for snacking. They did not have the kind we normally get, which is the roasted red pepper one, so I thought we'd try this one. I did get 1 dozen eggs, womp. We're going from a family who ate 10 eggs a day, like we almost used a dozen a day, to like 1 dozen a week. I miss eggs. I miss eggs a lot. Back to here, I got some farfalle pasta because I don't like egg noodles, so when we have stroganoff, I'm gonna do this kind of pasta instead. Got some chamomile tea because we were out of it and Dan's been really liking tea before bed and just in general right now. Got some turtles for snack time at school because the kids requested it. They also requested some smoked snack sticks. I grabbed some pepitas because I know that in the future we're going to have a pumpkin pasta that I make and it uses pepitas. Aldi is always out of these. Always. They're always taken. And so I grabbed them while I could. And just 2 because I didn't want to hoard and make everybody else not be able to have them. Also good for snacking. I also grabbed these fig black sesame crackers. Also really love and would recommend these. They go really well with a cream cheese spread or that goat honey, like just any kind of cheese really, but these are so good. For snacking, I also picked up just kind of some staples, the barbecue chips, the regular plain potato chips. Everybody loves these blue corn tortilla chips here, so we love those. And then since I did get a hummus, I thought I would grab some pita chips as well. Always nice to just have something a little extra for that. And finally, I picked up the corn dogs so that I didn't forget next week while it was on my mind for Isabel's birthday. I think that she and the kids are really gonna like, obviously, the corn dog mac and cheese dinner, but I think that night, Dan and I might do like some takeout of an adult-friendly meal because I, 1, have never in my entire life, even when I was a kid, I didn't like corn dogs. And 2, as an adult, I just like do not want a corn dog dinner. Although I appreciate that it's easy and I won't have a lot of dishes to do that night. I think I'm gonna get takeout. Anyway, that is kind of our haul for this week and what we're kind of doing and planning for Lent coming up. Let me know if you have any favorite vegetarian meals in the comments below. That's gonna help anybody else who wants some vegetarian meals, and it's gonna help me give some variety for the next several weeks. You would love it. So that's all for today. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and I will see you guys next time.